Hello, everyone. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and thank you for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and share your comments or questions. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining. So now let's take a look at the cards. And this is your tea leaf fortune card reading for today, Monday, February 15th, 2021. So take a moment and see which card you are drawn to, and that's going to be your tea leaf fortune card for today. And let's pull this in closer. That should be good. Is it going to be card number 1, 2, or 3 for you today? And if you picked card number 1, here is your fortune. And you received Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Possibly could be an Aries individual. So looking at our card, we see a ram with its massive horns curling around its head. Now the ram is guarding its territory, preparing to do battle with anyone or anything that can get in its way. So the card's indicating that either you're being stubborn and aggressive, or that you will have dealings with the person who has these traits. Either way, take care and consider diplomacy as the best course of action. And the first message immediately coming through is a situation in the workplace. This is butting heads with your boss or your immediate supervisor, which is not a good idea. So if there is a current situation in which you disagree, your card here is definitely indicating be diplomatic, back off, and choose your fight for another day. Now, another message coming through is that you're going to meet someone with these traits, and it could be an Aries individual. This is someone that is interested in you and is not going to back down in trying over and over again to not only win your friendship, but wanting it to be something more. So this could be someone that might come up to you and being very arrogant, very pushy, but opposites do attract. And there's going to be something that entices you about this person. And maybe it's the persistence is what you will finally give into. And if you pick card number 2, here is your fortune. And you received Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. Looking at our card, we see a thick, dark forest, which blocks your path because there's no path shown to get through the forest. So you're wondering how you're ever going to find your way. This is indicating that you're trying to work through some problem or situation without really thinking it out or planning ahead. Now, the message coming through is in regards to moving, where you're living, that you're just deciding to just pack up and go. And for some of you, you've got some kind of contract or binding document where you can't just up and leave. So you're not really thinking this through entirely. Now, for others, this is in regards to a relationship. It's almost like you hit a brick wall. You don't see where the relationship is going. It's just kind of stagnant. And just as your card here is pictured with a very dense forest and you can't see your way through it, you do not see this relationship with another going anywhere. And so your instincts are telling you to pack up and go. But the problem is, you're not sure where you're going to go to. So that is the unfortunate side of this card, as you're not thinking things through. And if you picked card number 3, here is your fortune. And you received Feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. So looking at our card, we see a feather blown by the wind comes to rest on the ground next to some dying lilies. The feather tossed by the wind, represents the changeable nature of man, and the dying lilies signify the loss of spiritual love. This card is warning you to be careful about someone you trust, someone you know will turn out to be undependable and insincere. Now, the first message that's coming through is, do you have someone in your life that's constantly promising you things, almost like baiting you, keeping you on the hook, indicating there's something else just waiting for you? And if this resonates, this is what this card's talking about. This is someone that is undependable and insincere and only interested in what they can obtain from you by keeping your interest through presenting some false information to keep you interested. You should immediately walk away from this individual. The next message, I feel that most of you know who this person is, so you're quite aware of how undependable and insincere this individual is. This could actually be a friend, this could be a family member, it could be a coworker. And that seems to resonate that possibly you might be involved on a project together, possibly a coworker, and you know the other person is not going to uphold their end of the workload in regards to that project and helping you to meet the deadline. So, if it is a one time project where you're stuck with this individual, just do the work for both of you, get through it, and move on. And you will never change the characteristics of whoever this is. So, best to deal with the situation, learn from it, and just move on. Thank you so much for joining me today, and please subscribe and return tomorrow for another look at your daily tea leaf fortune. For a private reading, click the website link below. Love and abundance. Until tomorrow.